Okay, I don't know what happened to my last stream, so it crashed. We're just gonna set up a new one. I really don't know what's going on. Alright, I'm just setting it up right now because the last one crashed. It's just so weird that it just crashed. Like a glitch happened. Okay. New one is set up. I don't know why my stream crashed on me, but it did. Alright. It's up and running again. Still gotta figure out where to go, though. I'm gonna go back to Vesper Bay, because that's where I really think I need to go to pick up my, my items. Alright, let me go to items. Inventory. Let's go back to Vesper Bay. I still have a lot of tickets left. Thankfully. And then we'll figure out where I gotta go from there. Because I'm looking for the last dungeon requirement is the nave. I did the embers, the boil of embers, and the howling eye just now. Now I gotta do the nave. Okay. I hope everybody's back. Alright, let me go talk to these guys, because I have a feeling this is where I'm going to get my other mission. We'll see. I feel like I shouldn't have left without talking to those guys, because I think those guys are going to give me the mission for the name. Because I can't do it with what's-her-face. Hey, my guy, you just standing there, too? Okay, let me talk to these guys, because I feel like if I would have talked to them, one of those two would have given me the right mission. It was, I think this person will give me the name. Yeah, I think this one will be it. So both Ifrit and Go have now vanquished on your hands. Truly you have earned yourself. Fancy to say the Titans also return. Vengeance is all. Primal Brethren has grown stronger than he was before. Investigation location suggests that the kobolds know we're ready to resume summoning the summoning rites. Alright. I knew I should have talked to this person. I feel like we've already received official reports from the... Yep. I'm just gonna let it go by. I don't want to actually keep reading this. Alright. And this is in La Norcia? The Titan spot. Oh no, we were just talking to Lemon. Oh, I'm gonna have a hard time navigating this place. Okay. Alright, let's hope it's not hard to navigate. Let's hope it's not hard to navigate. Limiosa. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Alright. Is there a let's... I feel like it's on the upper level. Alright. So I feel like it's not this way. I feel like it's on the upper level, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. We'll figure it out. We always do. I say we always do, and I'm not figuring out where it is. Where does it say it is? It says I'm going straight to it. It has to be down. Oh wait, that one has it has to be up. It has to be up. It has to be up. Cause that one has a thing that crosses over. It's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing. Let's hope it's on the upper decks. Yeah, it's on the upper decks. You could have just told me to okay, hold on. Nah, I'm good now. I'm good now. I got this. I got this. Let's hope they both all roads lead up. Let's hope all roads lead up. I think it's this way. I think it's this way. Yeah, it is this way. The city? Let's see. Camp Overlook. Oh. Well, let's go back to Camp Overlook then. Is Camp Overlook in Mimosa? Let's see. Is it? You know what? I'm just gonna fly over there. There's no point in trying to save money. It looks like, because apparently I'm capped out. They said you cannot earn any more money in the free version. So. Alright. Let's get on my ride. Oh wow, it's been so long since I've been over here. Oh, I will not be joining a fate. Thank you though. Appreciation it, but no thanks. Doesn't let me get higher. Guess I'm gonna go by, I say by foot, but really I'm on horseback. I was gonna say, I'm very happy they're not attacking me, and then they start attacking me. Happy Friday! How are you today? And welcome to the members! Alright. Let me attune to this. How have you been? Glad the weekend is here? Weekend's been hard? Alright, let me get out of this cave system. Because right now I know my way. Later on I might not know it. Oh, I better make it out of this cave system before they start me on that battle. I don't want anything attacking me when I finish. I don't remember what happens to you if you die. Not productive as I would have liked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing well. I only worked 2 days this week, so not productive either. Just came back from vacation. I'm wanting to go back to vacation. have fun with the bomb. For real. Sorry about the other stream, Dark Knight. I don't know what happened to it, but it decided it didn't want me to do any more of it. Oh, son of a building block, he killed me. I didn't know you could fall off. I didn't know you could fall off. No. No. Dude. That person that just healed me is going to be so mad. It was midway through. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to just let these people fight. I know they're going to be pretty decent. Oh, both healers are down. Both healers are down. No. We gotta go into the dungeon. No, I died again. This person who healed me is gonna be so mad. And I don't even know how to use items. That music goes hard though, eh? He's almost dead, it looks like. Maybe they got him. The music is intense, right? The music goes hard. I am so getting copy restricted for this music, I can tell you that right now. Oh no! The way the music is going. How can we tell how much level the primal has? We're all dead. Minus that one guy. Yeah, I did the Shiva one before this one. She was the first one I did. Did he kill the guy by himself? It looks like he killed the guy by himself. Oh no, he did not. I don't think I'm equipped for this fight. magic too much. 'Cause I'm losing magic real quick. I try not to fall off the edge this time either. I'm hoping they did it. If you can stand in a bad place, you either get sent off the edge or eat massive damage. Oh no. Movement over healing. On time Victorian. Okay. Alright. And then if nobody else wants it, I'm gonna do this one for free. I'm gonna wait till everybody leaves. Basically never go in front of the boss while you're not a tank. I've never been tank. Oh, it's not letting me fake it. It said, nope, not for you. Well, at least I finished it. Oh, my bags are full. No! No! I need to sell my stuff because I don't end up using a lot of these items. Yeah, that rush, that music was intense. Alright, let me get out of here before they put me in a battle. Alright. I wonder if now... Hold on. Let me land somewhere where they're not gonna attack me. I think that's the best bet, is land somewhere safe real quick so I could check my... I feel like now, since I did the mission, I can do the main quest. See the dots on your bag? Let's see, inventory. I thought I had emptied it out last time in Vesper Bay, but I guess not. Hold on. Is there any way to put your items in like a box or something in your house? Oh, that's a cool looking, not in the free trial accounts? Okay, so I just gotta sell some stuff. Alright, so what I am gonna do is I'm gonna travel return, because now I should be able to finish. Otherwise, you could dump stuff on retainers. I don't even know what retainers are. It's fine, because I have a lot of stuff like I won't use, like healing items, especially since I'm a mage. I thought I sold a lot of stuff last time. And to be fair, I don't actually know what I need for like missions. So let me sell the stuff first so I don't get any more items. They're basically slaves you send on jobs and have 107 per breath. How do you get a retainer? First of all, I think there's shops over here where you can sell your stuff. Level 19 quest required in one of the 3 major cities. Can't remember if you crafted one in level or in combat class, but I didn't get one, I tell you that. I just need to learn how to sell my stuff, to be fair. I just need to be able to sell my stuff so that that doesn't happen again. I would think that one of these people you would talk to could sell your stuff. No, I don't want it. I don't want a mission. I just want to sell my stuff. Now, okay, what button is it to sell your items? Okay. See, alright. I have all of this stuff that I don't think I need. But I don't know what I'm gonna need for later and what I'm not. I see that's the problem when you're selling stuff. Like this. Potions, I feel like I can sell them all. Ether I'm gonna need. Like, I don't think I need animal skin or mushrooms or raisins. All these dye pots. Apple juice, a chicken egg. Yeah, see, I don't think I think what was holding my thing is all this poisoning dye and these potions. Well, I opened up 4 spots. Let's hope that's enough. Did I sell it all? Did they give you the money for it? Alright, they must have sold it. Alright. I don't know what you are, but I ain't touching you. Let's go back to the main story, So I feel like if I get to level 70, just wait till the new DLC comes out, and then I can move on to the further story. Even though it's taking me a while from when I got to 50 to move on levels. Alright, I should be able now to continue with the main story, please, because I really would like to beat the main story today. I want to get to Heaven's Ward. Like, that's goals. Goals is Heaven's Ward. Alright, it looks like it's gonna work. I'm most eager to address the something threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Isgard is tenuous at best. I think that the resolution of the primal threat was once sole priority of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, the scions need not shoulder the burden alone. We are not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason. True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. A gamer in particular is ready, steady hand, who I trust to continue to support the To what do we owe this pleasure? Have you seen any further developments regarding the situation in Udon? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest ranking officers was an agent. Suffice to say that these two people and something have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coping with the ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard pressed. Plainly, General Ruban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments of the issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so for the foreseeable future, I think I will be best if I were to remain in Udon unless you have any objections. None whatsoever. We have the matters here well in hand. Research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me through, though I am not familiar with the details, is poring over his tombs and walking sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. At last, the key problem, however, is to form the blade at will remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it's only a matter of time. Gamer, while we focus on the task, perhaps you could, whatever his name is, and his braves with theirs. It would do much to restore the faith of the immortal flames of the warrior of light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that most more tightly bond organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. I guess I'm going to be in Odan. Now then, in the preparations I must attend before my departure, such as receiving Roll's latest report. He has proven most quite skilled in gathering information others wish kept secret. Hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Udanian riots. When you have finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there's any developments on our front, I shall inform you as once a usual fashion. Okay. It looks like, yay, I'm proceeding the storyline. Please let this be the last one. I would like to get to Heaven's Ward. Like, sometime today, if possible. Rush, are you still there? I have a question for you if you are. You got a long way ahead of you? No! I thought this was the last mission. I thought I had read it on the wiki that there was only like 1 or 2 more missions for me. Did you get the Star Fox game? And if you did, how are you liking it? Been making inquiries of the source of the weapon that we found their ways in the refugees' hands a while back. It happens we caught up winds of something promising. I'd rather large purchase a sharp, pointy things by a black marketeer hold in the near High Bridge. I doubt that this man would secure quite a quality of weapons if he did not have clients waiting. Clients for whatever reason would prefer that this transaction remain secret. Bring to mind that the merchant we caught on the Arrow was talking to Gamer, didn't it? Generous fellow he was, doing our swords and spears to the downtrodden, which isn't to say that the clients Has the same mischief in mind, but if ye want to be sure, might prudent to intervene before they collect their goods. Savvy. I did, but I haven't had it much. It controls really well from what I've played so far. I might not be. It might not be for you though, NGG. You could be it in an. Oh no! I just beat a game that took 2 hours to beat, and I was pretty peeved about that. And it was only a $21 game. Imagine a $70 game for that's only a 2 hour beat. Seizing the weapons before the fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What do you say, gamer? I guess. Let's do this. Then it's settled. The captain, something high bridge, and intervene with the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Udon. I expect good tidings. He's like, you do the work, and when you come back to Udon when you're done. All right, let me get this mission. I like it. I hate that it doesn't like auto select it. Yeah, I saw that on Discord, and I haven't seen in your reviews that you usually don't score short games. I really don't. Look. For me, story and gameplay is king, and if your story takes so short to beat, and I paid so much for it, no, I get so mad. I get so irritated. Anybody else was paying attention to that. He's like, I saw your review for that other game. What game was it that I scored low because it was short? Oh fudge, I can't remember. I know it was a beat 'em up. I think it was the Ninja Turtles one, if I'm not mistaken. You're playing all the beat 'em ups this year. I really have been playing a lot of beat 'em ups this year. And the thing is that, unfortunately for me, beat 'em ups tend to be short-ish. And I don't like that. And you know what it is? I think it's because I come from an RPG background where every game is super long. So playing a super short game is not fun. Where is the road they want me to travel? Is this the road they want me to travel? This has to be the road. RPGs then investing, bang for your buck for sure. Yeah, for real. The only thing is that I don't like RPGs to be unnecessarily long either. Like, it bothers me when there's like fetch quest here, fetch quest there. Like, this game I think bothers me for a lot of that too, because a lot of it is fetch quest instead of like main. Like, this seems like main story quest, but then when they're like, oh, do this and then come back here and come back there, that bothers me sometimes. Oh crap, I don't think I was supposed to fall. Or maybe I was. Oh no! So the thing is, because it's Final Fantasy, I don't mind too much, but it hasn't bothering me like that. They don't get to the point. I'm like, come on, get to the point. Do the main story. I want to see like where this place leads. And I will say, at least this game is a good bang for your buck, because I haven't paid a dime for it. You missed it when Final Fantasy games were solid 30, 40 hours? No. Rush, what Final Fantasy games have you beaten so far? Are you interested in the HD 2D FF games? So, I'm saying I have interest. So it bothers me. I know why they're going back to the HD 2D thing, but like I grew up on those kind of graphics and really wish that they would not go backwards and they would just keep going forward. I've beaten 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Tactics. I've played 5 and X, but never beat them. I feel like 5 and X were really great games. I haven't played 9. I think 9 after, like, between this and, I have to start playing 9, but I keep hearing there's a remake for 9, so I'm like, should I play 9, or should I skip 9 and go on to 12? Because I have 12 two ways. I have 12 in the I have the DS version too. I think the DS version is like part 2 or something. It's amazing, the whole nostalgia, right? Exactly, that's what I'm afraid of. So I was like, I could play on 12, or I could play all the 13s, because I don't think they remake the 13s, because the 13s, from what I hear, weren't very great. Secure the weapons, yet even that accomplishment is lacking. For the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is nothing but... Where do they want me to take this? Is this Udon? Well, I guess we're back to Udon. We're not near Udon, are we? I don't even know where we are. I feel like we are kind of close to Udon. Maybe we could walk over? Because we got here through Camp Drybone. If I'm not mistaken, Udon is near Camp Drybone? Again, I don't know why I'm saving my pennies because they already told me that I'm maxed out in cash, so I probably should just fly over. You know what tears me up about Final Fantasy X? It's 10-2. I was so close to beating 10 on the PlayStation, and then just the boss battle left, and I didn't even realize how close I was to the boss. Alright, where am I? Where am I on this map? Too far. Let me just fly to Udon. Is there a reason you never beat those two Final Fantasy games, Rush? Also, Dark Bright, what Final Fantasy games have you beaten? Obviously, I know you're dungeon crawling right now, so I'll wait for the response when you get a chance. I would love to know what Final Fantasy, because this year is coming in December, is the 40th anniversary, so I'm like trying to hustle to beat as many Final Fantasy games as possible. I find RPGs super hard to get back into if you get out of them for a while, right? How many, Dark Bright, how many games besides this one, obviously, have you beaten, or is this the only Final Fantasy game you're into because it's an MMO? And if you have beat other Final Fantasies, which ones? Because I'm nosy. Ah, I flew to the wrong guy. All of them bar 11, 15, and 16. Oh, wow. So you're closer than me too. I grew up with them. Same. All right. So I just need 9. I'm struggle busting 10-2. Struggle busting is so hard. Like I'm gonna walk with the map open just so I can see where it is on the map. That's sad, right? I'm like, I don't care if I bump into walls or nobody sees. I just need to know where I'm going. Hey, Chicky Pika! So, 13-2 and Lightning Returns is where the two Final Fantasies I hated the most. So you were able to get through 10-2 no problem? Cause that's the one I'm struggling with. How are you today, Chicky Pika? and weapons from certain black marketeer courtesy of the captain, you say? What parts am I having issue with 10-2? I don't like the dress spheres. I want to just be able to fight the way I did in 10. None of this dress sphere bullcrap. And I don't like that they changed Yuna's kind of character, how she was. Now, I don't know how far into the game I am. I feel like I'm like a third of the way in, and I'm still hating it. I'm doing good, busy all day, winding down, about to find something to eat. I'm good. No one likes the dress spheres or the dress sphere mechanic in general. I know, and I think that's what's killing me about that game. I'm like, can we not? Maybe there's a way to turn off like watching them change every time you want to move them into a dress sphere, but I just don't like the dress spheres and how they change the main character up. What are you thinking about eating, Chiquita? A word if you please. Not here. Look at me in the Sapphire Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna try that. I'm probably gonna stream 10-2. Maybe after I beat... maybe after I get to Heaven's Word. Because I think I'm gonna... play Final Fantasy what is it, 7 part 2, what is it, not Rebirth, not Remake, Rebirth I think is the one I'm gonna be playing next. So I'll probably stream that concurrently with this, like maybe on Saturdays I'll stream Rebirth, I mean Sundays I'll stream Rebirth while this one will stay on Friday, multiplayer game. I'm near an interesting part? Okay, so you were wrong? So how close to Heaven's Word? Am I close now that you were wrong? Please tell me how I'm closer. Near the bloody banquet. Which is the last big bit of pre-Heaven's Word. Oh, yay! Like how long we're taking? 5 hours, 6 hours, 2 hours? Give it to me straight, give it to me straight. Gamer, can you hear me? This is something. Your presence is urgent. The rising, so please come see me as soon as you're available. I may try one more time to give that guy the item. He won't let me speak to him for some reason, though. I'm like, guy, let me just turn in this damn mission to you. Yeah, he won't let me turn in the mission. Whatever. Oh, 23 quests. That does not give me hope. Because how many have I done today? Just 2? So far, 3 at max. No. I don't know why the wiki made it seem like I was so much closer to getting to Heaven's Ward. They're like, oh yeah, when you do this mission to get this, and then one big push, and I'm like, oh yeah, you have a dungeon coming up soon. Oh no, not another one. I haven't been doing so well in the dungeons. I mean, I've been surviving. Guys, I'm gonna turn on the AC because it's getting hot in my room. So I'm sorry about the background hum. Look at that fat chuckaboo that just came out this room. And then you have a nasty 8-man trout a while after that. The dungeon isn't the 8-man trout. I feel like there's 8 of us in there. The Rising Chorus. Oh, that's the dungeon quest.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer.
I'm level 54, Tiki Pika.
The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
What level are you, Tiki Pika?
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertirsk.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
Can you hear me?
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald. Only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragonstar portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
Base game? Okay.
Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard Soma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard Sorma. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emmerich would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
No choice.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Cheeky Pig, am I getting closer to you guys? Ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. Okay. In Iscardia say that you call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of a former flagship of the Imperial fleet, the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. If you note, the Scions have purple tattoos on their body. Any that was online before the fall of the meteor got a tattoo as a legacy title. Nice. I forgot what level I am, but I think it's 50-something. Yeah, I remember it being 57 the last time I saw you. 15 years ago, the next step is the campaign. Erosia attempted to... So massive was his force that all thought his victory was something. But the unlikely ally of Erosia's aid that day, something legendary guardian falls, bursts forth from beneath the water of the lake and lent us a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead in what would have become known as the Battle of the Silver Skies. The great worm fell countless of airships before engaging in the something. Through the struggle, the flagship's engines failed and it tumbled to the lake below, yet his victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the great worm as well. The same explosion transformed falls into a desolate wasteland that it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallized for realms around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and its center consists the reminder of the fateful day long ago. In accordance with something, domain allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. So wait, is Final Fantasy XIV what was Final Fantasy XI? Like a direct continuation? Now let us not neglect our task. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it. You think I'm past you guys? No, I was trying to catch up with you guys. It's a different game entirely? Okay. Somebody told me that you can still play the servers on it. Alright, where am I headed off to? Where's this? Okay, I'm just gonna fly over, I guess. It's still running. Yeah, I heard it's still running, and I would love to play it because my whole goal is to play the whole reason I'm playing this one is because I wanted Final Fantasy ever. I've played a lot of the side questy ones, like a lot of the Crystal Bearer ones. I'm gonna replay some of them as well because I want to play them with people, not just on my own. So I'm gonna start replaying those. But I'm trying to get as many Final Fantasies knocked down before December when they have their 40th anniversary. Because I knocked down all the older ones that I hadn't played. And I just need the other 7, 9, 10 to 12, all the 13s, and then 15 and 16. And then I'm caught up, but that's a lot. What could be worse? Fortune references most of the older games a lot. Having only a few others to complete instead of all of them. Yeah, you only have a few left. You have, if not a few, what you said was, now, what I remember you saying was 3 left. I think it was 15, 11, and 16, right? That's what you said? So you have much less to finish than I do. But to be fair, I didn't, I stopped playing when they went on the PlayStation 3 and beyond. Alright, this looks like a dungeon. Oh, let's not skip the cutscene. I don't count the remakes either. Oh, okay. Well, so I beat the original, but because I don't remember it, I'm playing the remakes, and I might as well. Oh crap, what was it? The Keepers of the Lake, right? This is the one I had to do? Crap, I can't remember what it was that it was called. Or was it the Lost... Shoot. I believe it's the Keepers of the Lake. Alright, yeah, it looks like it's the Keepers of the Lake. Thank you. Oh wow, there's already people waiting for it? Yep, it is the Keepers of the Lake. Okay. That was fast. The other ones are so hard to get into. I guess because it was 8 people. And this one's only 4? So Chiquipika, you didn't do this one at all? The Keepers of the Lake mission? I know you guys skipped the cutscene, so you might not remember. But I feel like last time you had said you were still with me. Trials always take a bit longer sometimes. Let's hope they don't. They always like to leave me behind and run ahead, and I'm like, hey, how are you gonna heal if you run ahead? Well, you do have short legs. I know, but they always run so far ahead. And then I can't heal them, and then they die, and then I feel like they get mad at me. And I'm like, no way for me. all died. Cure 2 heals more even. I guess I should be using Cure 2. And I need to put Swift Cast on. The only reason I use Cure 2 a lot is because it doesn't take as much of my magic away. Drop something on my head. Shit, I died. True, but Gear 2 is overall more efficient. Some heals 3 to 1. I wonder if this guy is gonna survive. Should I just press OK and then come back? Me and this guy won't be able to get into the battle though. They seem like they're doing okay. So he's only at half. I feel bad. I don't know why I'm dying so fast. I'm just gonna press OK. Just walk my ass back. They're not getting, I can't get in. Yeah, they're not letting me get in. Heal them or anything. Let's see if that works. The barrels on the other side. I wish I had region too, because I feel like region how much better. I don't like the noise that it's making. Sorry, I'll read what you said in a second. You do not keep up with your class quest. I thought I did. They haven't asked me to do any more quests from my class. I might have them and I just might not know how to put them on. somebody just level up, or was that me? Oh good, they beat him. I know that the reason I try not to use my magic too much is last time I ran out of magic when I was playing the game. And I couldn't heal anybody. That's why I always do the light magic one. Is hitting hard, right?
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet? me.
Battlefield. I keep forgetting about myself. Fucking around. Let my magic be Let's hope I didn't die. My magic was not coming back fast enough. I was so afraid. Funny thing about that fight, it was 10 times harder. Oh, what happened to the coffer? I guess I don't get it. It was 10 times harder for you? They nerfed it quite a lot? Oh, okay. I wonder if I'll roll credits again after...
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve. Speak, mortal, and I shall listen. Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive. 7 children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end. Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent.
So is that a yes that I'll roll credits after this?
Mortal, I shall not harm thee.
Nope. Dang. I was after. Ooh. He just said he wouldn't harm me. You still have a good 50 quests. I mean, after I finish the post game of Before Heaven's Word, will I roll credits? I think that's the question so that I know that I'm on Heaven's Word. Okay, cool. Ooh, all of the lights are being snuffed out. It took me a lot to get all those crystals. Do I have to relight them? I've already fought all of these guys more than once.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker. Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
You regain the blessings of the light during.
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing. Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more. The covenant binds me to thee. I shall watch, listen, and wait. Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall reap. The dragon song heraldeth our beginning and an end.
More quests plus to go. I'm wondering if I can finish them today or if it's gonna take me a whole nother stream to finish them. Was so hoping that it would be this one. You may summon by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide on their character. Oh, I can get them. Let me see. Minion. There he is. There's 20 quests in total left. Dang. So maybe not this one trial upcoming soon. Okay. The rest tend to be run around and talk to person quests. Okay, so quests that shouldn't take me too long is from what I'm hearing. Alright, let me return to Revenant's Toll because that looks like where they want me to go. I don't think that the door is loaded in yet. I'm still waiting for the door to load in. See how long that took? Oof. Cutscenes and lore heavy though, so don't be shocked if it's longer than expected. So then, because usually my streams are like 2 to 3 hours, and I think I'm running on the 2-hour clock. So if I can't do it in another half hour, so then it'll have to be the next stream. And hopefully I get to Heaven's Ward. I feel like once I beat the game, I was like, yes, I'm going to Heaven's Ward. And then it's like, nah, nope, you don't. Alright, Mr. Praise be the 12, and hail the whole. I came soon as Mafia informed me that something's request. You have completed your investigation with the Keeper of the Lake. I take it, then I would hear your report. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for my people have heard the song Isgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with something immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation in its entirety. Even the knowledge that you had heard a voice of dust in his grave, but necessarily risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relationships with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how I shall present your revelation, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Is there something you are not telling us, gamer? You seem different somehow. Tis almost as if you are missing something important. Yeah, my blessing. 12 stripped you of the blessing of the are all right. How do you feel? I see. It's a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It buggers belief it being could pose the power to deprive you of her blessing. Made a mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding states that when the waters come into existence, so did the Great Worm. Sister Faith decreed that the Midstorm ever watch over the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. Also, how long ago have you beat this? Like, you know that there's 12 missions left, or are you looking it up? I wonder what if this was a covenant in which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods whom he threatened, but herself. Well, if he's watching over you as he claimed, perhaps you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends with needlessly. I can look it up on my completed quest, and when I see what your quest name is, I can check. Ah, okay. Art thou a pawn of your master, thy fate? What hast thou wrought by my own hands, mortal? That's fun. I wonder when Cheeky Pika gets back, I could ask her to look up what mission she's on as well. Because I was trying to catch up to her. Because she and
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale. I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Oops, I touched the button by accident.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
We can do not but observe the situation from a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Message. Science. I've had requested gathering the scions. I assume that there is progression concerning our efforts to combat. Pray inform her that our business of the Inns Guardians is included, and the moment I shall be along ago once I've completed my communication with the Crystal Bridge. Alright, where the heck do you want me to go? Oh, she's right there. I thought I had to go far. Hopefully some of the missions are like that, super fast. Just talk to this person, talk to that person, talk to this person.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute! Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Did you do the 24-man race
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
No, then I have not.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
MSQ later on?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you. Ida and Y'shtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Urianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you're able. Go well, and be safe.
Oh, what's the story going on? Oh, why do I need them later? Your duties take you to the northern day and Belday. We too must say our farewells and the rising stone at the time. Travels Udan, and we shall serve as an escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquisitions in the Killer City. We're the best on the sides of civilians' unrest. I actually don't care what these persons are having to say. I say that, but probably if the past events have taught us anything, is that we know that Erosia must present a united force, or we shall fall. It lacks a story in certain points. Oh, like I was locked out until I did those other missions. I'm proud that I might now stand on her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. Colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Udan has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets. But woes betide the blackguard, and so much glares in your direction, my lady. The hell is that about? I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? Not gonna lie, I don't even, besides the mother, I don't remember who any of these other characters are. Alright. Ah, come on! Why is my controller effing up now? Why won't it let me go to where I need to go? Alright, I got it now. Will it lock it in Heaven's Ward, or it'll lock it before I reach there? Because I don't even remember the 3 Crystals Tower raids as being a thing. Should I have hit it by now? And I might have skipped it? You don't remember where it locks me out of? Also, let me, character. I didn't get anything here. Must be in this building, whoever it is I'm looking for. Or they may not be. They're in the back. There it is. Quest in Morgana to unlock the quest line. Wait, do I have it on the list of my quest here? I see the sanding it down in Mordonia, but that's the only one I see in Mordonia. I don't have it on my list. I guess this is the talk one that you were telling me about. I guess they're outside. Whoever it is I'm looking for, there they are. Ah. I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes. It's a quest called The Relics of something? Okay. Glad to you with us, gamer, as you show the Lieutenant and has explained have deployed the small force from Castrum. Their main Coliseum assembles the north near Dasma's Italians, but we've also several squads attempting to conceal themselves in the approach to the west. Legacy of... Okay. They wish to rush forth and commit battle with the main column, leaving detached force free to raid the plant and purse supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come to lend a hand, braves. With such a mighty heroes at its disposal, the force shall have little trouble contending something But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless, holding up in Udon, so they marched them into there to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and added their numbers to our counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our own forces to safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. I twist the best to avoid staging the battle anywhere near as much something. Let us take the fight to the guardians. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of the storage tanks explode in fire. If there are no objections, the Scions will join the fourth and give battle to this main column. You're the third, then the warrior light. Your job will be to intercept those hidden squads hidden in the west. Prevent them from reaching the processing plant. Okay, I'm guessing this is another dungeon crawl right now. No more dungeons. Okay, so no more dungeons. Where do they want me to go? Only trial scene called trial. What's the difference between the dungeons and the trial? Are the trials the one I fight on my own? Like regular battles? I don't do well with those. People. To me, they both seem the same. They said happy hunting. Whoever I need to speak to is over this way. So these are solo ones. where to now? Oh, it looks like I gotta segment myself into small little squads that I'm beating all around here. Okay. I'm gonna go this way so I don't harm any of those other beasties. I went the wrong way, hey? Then I think I might just stop and then do the rest. Maybe on Sunday I'll be able to play again. Follow his arrow. Just because I don't think I'll get it done today. No, leave me alone. This is exactly what I did not want to happen. I think I have too much left. It'll probably be another 2-hour mission, I'm sure, before I get to Heaven's Ward. Unfortunately, I was so determined, but I think it's late and I haven't considered yet. So what I'll do is I'll leave us here, and then maybe on Sunday I'll be able to stream some more. But thank you for hanging out with me, Dark Bright. It was very fun meeting you. I hope you come again and don't be a stranger. Happy gaming all, and I will see you hopefully Sunday. If you are not a member of the Discord, don't forget that Discord links are always in the description. Happy gaming, guys. Bye.